What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Dark Web X-Men issue number 1. This will be part 3 of Dark Web. Chasm and the Goblin Queen, their Dark Web has been put out. Chaos is reigning in the streets of New York City. We have demon hordes pouring forth from the realm of Limbo, a realm until just recently was ruled by Magik. Magik had firmly believed that Madeline had changed, but now with chaos in the streets, this is making her second guess everything that she thought, while they try to get grips on everything going on. Chasm and the Goblin Queen, they are working in the background, doing whatever it is the Goblin Queen is going for. The first part of their plan has been enacted, and that is to let chaos reign. Now, make sure you guys have liked this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so we are picking up in Manhattan. We have Jean Grey, Cyclops, and Magik. They are currently doing their holiday shopping. All of them heard the magical organ sound. They know what this might have been. Jean Grey picking up the disturbances all across the city. Magik is trying to let Scott know that Maddie has truly changed, that she got to know her, that there is no way this time could be as bad as last time. But as they get closer to the Rockefeller Center, they see buses, they see cabs, they see everything that is an inanimate object coming to life. Jean Grey calling in the X-Men team. Magik says that there is a bright side, and that is that the treehouse is not under attack. The Goblin Queen is magically bound from attacking Krakoa in any way, shape, or form. That is exactly why she has enlisted the help of Chasm. And so as these three, they jump into the fray. This is where we see the one and only Forge. He is currently engaging in the streets of New York City, using his newly crafted weapon. This weapon is kind of like a vine shooter. It is a fast-acting Krakoan vine mixed together with a solution. So when he shoots these objects, the vines grow so quickly when it is exposed to oxygen. The vines entangling whatever it is he shoots it at and planting it into the ground. This doesn't necessarily kill them, but it makes them inoperable. Picking back up with Jean, Scott, and Magik. Right now, they are simply playing defense. They know that they need to go to Limbo, that they need to play offensively, with Cyclops letting Iceman and Firestar know to not let New York City go to hell, that it will be their job to ensure that they protect as many people as possible. And so as they go off to Limbo, grabbing Havok along the way, that is where we see Firestar. We see Iceman burning and freezing anything that attempts to eat human beings. What we see is the tree at the Rockefeller Center come to life. Coming to life, it goes to eat all those that are running, all those that are still ice skating. But we are talking about the heavy hitters of Iceman and Firestar. With Firestar hitting this tree, we see Spider-Man come swinging in, grabbing the tree before it accidentally falls on some people. The three of them together, they start to get to work, saving people and doing all they can to take down this monstrosity. As Iceman goes to freeze it in place, one of its giant branch arms comes and swipes at all three of them, breaking the ice away, knocking them all down to the ground. But even taking this hit, this is no match for Iceman. At that same moment, we are taken down to Limbo. Cyclops, Jean Grey, aka Marvel Girl, Magik, and Havok. They wanted to come here completely undetected. They were hoping that they were far enough away that Maddie wouldn't be able to sense their presence. But when they arrive, they have a boulder that is hurling towards them, which means any act of surprise, that is thrown out the window. Jean Grey stopping that boulder. She senses a very strange presence. Before she is able to say anything more, they are attacked by sleep demons. Before Magik is able to tell teleport them out of here. Those demons whisper in their ears, and they are instantly put to sleep, picking us back up with the tree and our 3 heroes. Spider-Man is changing web cartridges. Iceman is out here saving a beagle's life. And Iceman, he is ready to take the gloves off. They wanted to try to save the tree to save Christmas, but he believes that they are probably better off just writing this off as a loss, with the tree being fully set ablaze by Firestar. That is when Iceman comes into play, bringing everything down to absolute zero. We see a giant ice sculpture created, the tree encapsulated within inside. This ice is so solid, it was flash frozen, and this thing will not defrost until March of next year. Many of the citizens, they are booing our heroes. Iceman a little upset, saying that you can't boo us. You guys love when Tim Burton does stuff like this. But many children, many people, they saw the tree literally eat Santa. Spider-Man going on to say that Santa's a mutant, so the X-Men are gonna resurrect him. At this point, Spider-Man is ready to get away from them, saying that they should definitely never ever team up again. This is where the beacon goes off for Norman. What we saw in Amazing Spider-Man issue number 15. Peter hightails it across town to see what is going on. That is what takes us to the Goblin Queen's seat of power in Limbo. The X-Men walking directly into her trap. Jean and Magik stuck in a very powerful spell, and the Summers brothers awaking to find themselves imprisoned in a sky dungeon. Now Havok at this point, he kinda understands Maddie, because Scott, he doesn't understand to be the one that is used, that is thrown to the side, that has been chewed up and spit out. He believes that he is the same as Maddie, but Cyclops, he can't think of anything else but what Havok is wearing. Havok letting him know that he needs to give him a break, because this is how he woke up. This is when Havok goes in to say that this is our opportunity. Stuck inside of this prison, maybe we can finally stop running from the past, and we can deal with it. That is when Madeline shows up, taking the very chains that are holding them in place, and she begins to whip them with the chains, hitting them until they go unconscious. She lets them know that they are about to have a little fun, because she is about to get everything that she wants, and her 2 exes, they are going to watch. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So we are on part 3, and so far this is a very slow moving story. Luckily, this isn't going to be as big of an event as Judgment Day. This one I think only has relatively 8 issues, including the tie-ins. But the last 3 issues, it has hugely been focusing on the possession of inanimate objects within New York City. The one thing different about this issue is that we saw Cyclops, Havok, Magik, and Jean Grey all headed to Limbo, trying to figure out what is going on, what Madeline Pryor is truly up to. Magik has been defensive this entire time, trying to say that she has become relatively close with Maddie, that she truly believes that Madeline Pryor has changed, but it really looks like Madeline is only showing that she hasn't. This is more than likely going to make Magik feel kinda dumb, because she has vouched for her. They gave her freaking Limbo, and Madeline now is stabbing them in the back. They have yet to fully understand the extent of what she has planned. They have yet to see Chasm, to understand what is happening with Eddie Brock, not knowing what she wants. So far, Madeline has stayed clear of the treehouse, but we know that what she wants lies within inside of it. She is playing the long game. She is making her moves. So far, she is running over the X-Men, being able to take them all by surprise. They have yet to get the upper hand. They find themselves still 2 steps behind her. And while Spider-Man, he is not looking to team up with the X-Men ever again, or at least not for the foreseeable foreseeable future, it doesn't look like he is gonna have much of a choice, because he is far in over his head with Venom, Chasm, and Madeline Pryor, not to exclude Hollow's Eve, which we have yet to see put into really full effect. She is holding her back. Madeline is keeping her on the sidelines, but I have a feeling in the near future, we are gonna see the full extent of what Hollow's Eve can truly do. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Dark Web, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is gonna get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon having 5 different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.